tried to get it off. There'll be no one left when we shut it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, 'cause it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we solo guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now. Flatline for the ninth time. I'm on a first-name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When was the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring.
Don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
Don't die, the heart still beats, head held high.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Commanders. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, and it for the first time. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense to the line fast.
Seven Pirates.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Louisville. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Warriors, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play action now with Daniels. He rolls to his right. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
18, Buffalo 18. 70 Timberwolves.
Chandler. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risks. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. And that one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Finding an aggressive call on second.
They give on second to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Benson now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And dose of the hurry up here. Now Murray on the play fake. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Nice game left side. And he takes it down to the 33. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's going to give the Cardinals the first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Murray here on first down. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense up to the line fast. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And second down only works after a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun on his third down, it's Murray. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. The give now to Benson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
He brings it in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense in the hurry up here.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Kicking team out to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8.
Second down, give to Kronsky Merritt. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Completed to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. It's Kronsky Merritt on 3rd. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
They're going to run again here with Kronsky Merritt. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Play fake here. Daniels headed out right. This is not going to help their cause ahead of third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 18.
Third and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Motioning the tight end now. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. To the air on third and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, looking for options. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's go now.
Frosty Merrick hits it from the gun. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panthers, Mustang 19, 60 average.
To throw, Daniels. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Blowing on first down, Daniels. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On the set.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Cowboy 80. Traffic 70, 60 Bison, 60.
Here's Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Hey, Mustang 19. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
At the 2-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Throwing the out route complete. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. 3rd quarter underway. Here's Benson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Staying on the ground with Benson. He's got room to roam. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Go right side, and McBride has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. And I'll tell you what.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete inside the 35. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Buying some time right. He can run it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
A gain of 13 yards.
An encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Benson once more. He's up again. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Commanders, 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, a run for Kosky Merritt. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Working quickly here. Running once again with Kosky Merritt. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
RPO, quick throws grabbed by McBride. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The right side, caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Give it to Kosky Merritt. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of a yard.
Check
Brings
smash,
up
check
2nd
smash.
and 9.
79, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down. Offense to the line fast. Krosky Merritt on first down. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Dragons, cut 19. 18, just 50. Just Panther on the
First and 10.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And because here's Ty Chandler. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
First
Ready,
and 10
Warriors.
at the 33-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready.
Daniels back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
He did well to shake off one tackle, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
1979
2-yard loss brings up
Broncos.
third down.
Daniels throwing on third. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
7, Master, Dragon 60. Cut 19.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
28. Commanders 24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Back to throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And he's out of bounds just before the sticks, Brock. And they're going to turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1970, let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
19 sight, 19.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 7.
Dragon 60.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the
Cup
23-yard
19,
line.
Cup 19. 18, 70, Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Throwing now. Daniels. No, the ball is loose. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders losing by 4. They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, ready.
Throwing now. Connects on the crosser. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Ready.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down.
Ready. Shot 60, shot 60, 19.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders jump in front late. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after. And now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
1st and 10. At their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
There's one. Omaha. 2-2.
Setting up to pass. Put the body on the line for his team. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
At the 37-yard line.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Back to throw. It could be him, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig alert. Rig alert. Ready, rush.
They'll try it left to Chandler. From the top, the ball's out. He lost it. And they jump on. Now hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They'll stick with Chandler. And he gets the first down for the Commanders. That should get them this victory as well. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
That's good for Washington. First down.
70.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about